Hello and welcome, and happy Mother's Day from Temple of Enki. At least I hope it is still Mother's Day by the time I get this video to you. I really do hope to get this one out by Mother's Day, but if it ends up being late, just know I tried. It's been a while. First, before I get into today's video, let me apologize for the prolonged absence. I actually had to put a lot of things on hold starting at the beginning of the year. I have a lot of things that are in partial states of completion. I have 9 audio files recorded, but 8 of them are unedited at the moment. I also have the script for another longer video complete. If you are wanting content similar to mine while you wait, I highly recommend the channel Ninhursag. A friend of mine, whose voice you might recognize from a few of the shorter videos, is the creator of that channel. His content is much shorter than mine, but he comes out with videos an order of magnitude faster than I do. So, it's perfect for people looking for more digestible content. His channel is only 3 weeks old, and already he has a half a dozen videos. He also has a much higher production value than I do, so you should really check out what he has been creating. I would also like to promote a wonderful Discord community, Ziggurat of Sumer. I don't run that community, but it's rather active and full of amazing people who really know what they are talking about. While I am looking for information on a topic that I want to know more about, that's a good place to go for information. When they're looking for some information on a topic where I know a lot about, it's also a great place for me to share that information. Links to Ninhursag and invite to Ziggurat of Sumer are listed in the description below. Please check them out. Now, on to the video. One of the most important deities in the Sumerian tradition is Ninhursag, pronunciation varies, or Ninmah. In myth, she is depicted primarily as the mother of humanity and is shown interacting with Enki. You can see this in the myths Enki and Ninmah and Enki and Ninhursag, which can be read in full at ETCSL, Oxford's Electronic Text Corpus of Sumerian Language. There has been some suggestion that her primary divine spouse would have been Enki, since the two have a whole slew of divine children together. This, in turn, has led her to be conflated with the goddess Damkina, who is also named Damgalnuna. This idea that Ninhursag and Damkina are the same has largely been discarded, since they are both mentioned in text as separate deities, though they do not interact directly with one another in those texts. There is also some evidence, though, that her true husband would have been the craftsman god Shulpa'e. It's unclear if this is a local variation of the tradition or if Ninhursag had multiple consorts. A lot of records we have come from a few overrepresented traditions, such as those from Nibru or Uruk. So, due to this, beliefs that might have been held only in a few locations can be mistaken easily for more widely held traditions. Given that Enki is also listed as having multiple consorts, Ninhursag and Damkina, it hints at an egalitarian view, at least for the most important deities. Now, here shown, this vase fragment from Girsu is generally taken by scholars to be either the goddess Ninhursag or the goddess Nisaba due to various iconographic elements. The image is also taken to be Inanna by non-scholars due to the image depicting a woman. Notice the bull horns on her helm. the sprouts of some plant coming from her shoulder, and the sheaf of grain in her hand. Ninhursag is not simply the goddess of motherhood, but also the goddess of the foothills, and is associated with agriculture. Another symbol associated with Ninhursag, one which is not depicted here, is the omega symbol, which is likely to be a stylized depiction of the horns of a horned oxen. The major symbols of Nisaba, which are also not depicted here, are the tablet and the stylus. The lack of any text here and the scarcity of images both of Ninhursag and Nisaba to compare with make a concrete identification very difficult. Well, I hope you enjoyed. And once again, Happy Mother's Day from Temple of Enki, and I hope to get more of these out to you in the coming weeks. Thank you very much. See ya. Bye-bye.